Oh, and first pitch crushing. Oh, man. Lean into it.
Let's get right into it. 2 weeks ago, we talked about the Angels possibly getting Seiya Suzuki. And now it seems that, big brother, the Dodgers are saying, wait a minute, hold on. Y'all took one Japanese guy. Y'all won't take the other one. All right. So the Dodgers are apparently interested in Seiya Suzuki. And all indications are leaning to. Now a lot of people are saying that the Dodgers are the favorite. As we know, California or just LA period, they have a huge huge Asian community. So his comforts would probably be best suited on the West Coast. But a very interesting thing in Dodger land, a very dope writer who runs Dodgers Digest, Dustin Nosler, came up with a very good scenario for the Dodgers because the Dodgers have a very stacked outfield. Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, AJ Pollock. There's no real room for Suzuki. But Nosler said in a tweet, Mookie Betts came up as a second baseman. If the Dodgers were to re-sign Corey Seager or not re-sign Corey Seager, they're going to need a shortstop, which would either be Seager or you move Trey Turner to shortstop, right? That would leave second base whole. If you want to sign Suzuki, why not move Mookie Betts to second and then have Suzuki play right field? Which he said after the tweet, this is just a joke. I'm just throwing it out there. But it's a very interesting scenario because Mookie Betts came up as a second baseman. He has played second base the last year. He started playing a lot when he came back from his little hip injury. So now we're into the idea of, do you guys think it's possible that A, the Dodgers can sign Suzuki, and B, Mookie Betts would move to second base?
All right, so could they sign Suzuki? Yeah, they could sign Suzuki. I believe that he would be a good fit for them. Bringing up how Mookie Betts came up as a second baseman and he's been playing it a little bit after his injury and all that. And yeah, so I totally see that playing out. But I still feel like I heard the Pirates are in on it, and with whatever MLB trade rumors are projecting him at, what, 5 years, 55 million.
Right.
That's in the the Pirates' wheelhouse. And Pirates have a nice young team. Give
Right.
them like 2-3 years, they're playoffs if they don't get rid of anyone. And yeah, so I feel like they're in on it too. Uh, but with the scenario you gave, yeah, I feel like the Dodgers should be players on it. Why not?
Yeah, definitely. You guys are very versatile. You guys have a lot of versatile players. You guys mix match a bunch of players. I'm not even worried about that. Like, I think that's a great fit for not only the Dodgers, but a great fit for him. He'll get the chance to play on a great team. Like, who wouldn't want to play on a great team that's going to make the playoffs every year? He's going to be in a big market. He's close to home compared to a lot of other states. Like, we forget that being on the West Coast, you're just like a 5-hour flight to Japan. He won't get the pressure of having to be the man right away because you guys have a good team, and they're gonna be able to ease him into that type of position. He doesn't have to be the star. He could develop, and basically right off the bat, like, dude, that's the place you want to be. LA, you get Hollywood. So great fit.
My only hesitation with this is, the biggest thing that always has to carry over is the bat. His offensive numbers, he's being compared to Ronald Acuna. And Ronald Acuna is Ronald Acuna, and that comparison looms very large for someone who hasn't played in the MLB. So that's my only fear. If he can come over and hit, it's a home run. 5 years, $55 million for that type of production is any team would take that. But my fear is that the Dodgers already have almost $80 million wasted on a pitcher who probably won't pitch next year in Trevor Bauer. The risk of making a move like that for Suzuki and he doesn't pan out, then you have a $55 million bench player, which, again, we shouldn't care about money with the Dodgers. They have billionaire owners. Who cares? But eventually, you can't just have all this dead money sitting there. That's my only fear. However, I'm going to do a little bit more research on Suzuki. From all the videos I've seen, he looks like an incredible hitter. But a lot of people say that the Japanese leagues and the MLB are very different when it comes to hitting metrics and things like that. So we'll see what happens. Jason is saying Pittsburgh. I have an indication. I have an indication that Texas might be his destination as well, just because Texas, they have a lot of money. They're trying to build a team. Jason last podcast said that they're probably in on Story, and reports came out that they are talking to Trevor Story. Today, it came out that they're talking to Clayton Kershaw. They're trying to build something down there, and he would be a good piece to add to that. So I would just say probably their only real competition the Dodgers have would be Texas. Yeah. But I think it's something that's very interesting to keep an eye on.